Thank you, Mr. President. Allow me to start by thanking our esteemed colleague, Madame Bagoyannis, for the opinion that she presented to us today. Dear colleagues, when discussing Madame Bagoyannis' positive opinion on Kosovo's accession to the Council of Europe, we should ask ourselves, under the present circumstances, will making Kosovo a member state of the Council of Europe serve the purpose of peace, stability and security on our European continent? Will the European perspective of the Western Balkans be bolstered or weakened by such a development? Will it not have knock-on consequences for the whole region, already volatile in terms of minority rights and territory? Will getting Kosovo in the Council of Europe solve internal tensions, or, on the contrary, will it exacerbate them? Furthermore, dear colleagues, we should ask ourselves if such a development will lay the ground for more tension, hate and nationalism and violence, as we already tragically witnessed in 2023. We must also take into consideration the legitimate concerns of the Serbian side that has repeatedly called the Assembly to take stock on Kosovo's negative record as regards the respect of minority rights and its failure to establish the Association of Serb-majority municipalities. Leaving all these outstanding issues to be addressed after accession, it's not the right thing to do. Without prejudice to the positive steps that have been taken, and we have to acknowledge them, the authorities in Kosovo, prior to accession, must speed up reform and establish the Association of Serb-majority municipalities and ensure that expropriations are conducted in full compliance with law and the Ahtisaari Plan. Otherwise, Kosovo's accession, without the prior obligation to meet these benchmarks, will act as a disincentive to proceed with the necessary reforms. Furthermore, dear colleagues, the integration of minority Serbs into the government architecture, as well as tangible progress on the EU-facilitated dialogue aiming to achieve a comprehensive, legally binding normalisation agreement between Kosovo and Serbia is essential. Without normalisation, the accession of Kosovo to the Council of Europe will be, in our opinion at least, a major mistake. Secondly, allowing Kosovo to become a member state of the Council of Europe and thus departing from the status-neutral position of the UN sets a dangerous precedent for other secessionist entities, establishing total violation of international law and in violation of the sovereignty and territorial integrity of states. Political solutions must be sought in conformity with the norms and principles of international law. The Council of Europe should continue to strive to establish deeper ties with Kosovo, mainstream standards and activities that will improve the lives of the people in terms of human rights, the rule of law and democracy, including minority rights. Status over standards will jeopardise this goal. Thank you.